years. I do not see Armageddon in the next 10 years. I do see a depression. Hey guys, Louie here, and welcome to the weekend. I am recording this video actually in my car, but I'm in a standstill Friday night traffic, so I don't think there'll be much road noise. So I've got a couple of cool unboxings for you right after the discussion part of this video. I'm making this video for a friend. His name is Silver Hair Stacker, and he's been a friend for, oh gosh, going on 6-7 years now. He does some stacking videos, less than he used to, and also quite a bit of eBay and garage sale resale videos. So anyway, he had asked me a question, and I did respond recently on his video. I'll put the link above, but here is the question. I should have opened with this. If you had $100,000 that you wanted to invest, and someone came to you and said they had a package of gold and silver that, for argument's sake, cost about $100,000, and I'll tell you the various parts of the package. His question was, should he buy it? Should he buy it all? Should he put more than 10% or some higher number of his net worth into metals? And what would be my advice? All right, so cool. There goes a motorcycle. As you're going to see, the package that a friend wanted to sell him was generally under market gold and silver. So there were some buys in there that I will say I will buy. But going through it, the first question is, if $100,000 is all of your retirement money, all of your liquid cash, certainly not debt. I mean, you would never borrow money to buy metals, or if you do, I'll have to meet you at the racetrack later, because you're gonna need to win the daily double. But if that $100,000 was all of your money, and this was a pretty good deal that was offered to him, should you put all your money into gold and silver, or would you recommend a lower percentage? 10%, 15%, something like you typically hear. Although I hear more people saying 25% lately, which anyway, my advice would be, as I've said before, try to shoot for 10% of your net worth, and this is excluding your home, in my opinion. Try to shoot for 10% of your net worth in precious metals of different kinds, all right? And we can talk about diversification in a while. And if you get to a point where you're feeling very secure about your future and your assets, and they're growing to a bigger number, then feel free to push that to 15%. In my mind, that is okay. Over 15%, I don't think anyone should be putting all their money in precious metals. There are just better investments out there. And does that mean that I do not see Armageddon, in the next 10 years? I do not see Armageddon in the next 10 years. I do see a depression, but I do not see Armageddon such that banks will fail, and you won't be able to get the rest of your money. That I believe the financial system will continue to operate almost virtually whatever we do, right? Because there's certainly no one upholding the Constitution, and there's certainly no one in Congress that gives a good hot damn about ruining our children's future, or preserving the American dream, or even not turning into communists, for that matter. But I digress. 10 to 15%, Silver Hair. That's my max, and that is what I do. If I'm making profits on coins that I have resold, sometimes I let those profits roll up into a larger percentage, and then I spend them down. I convert them back to cash, I spend them down, and invest in a new coin. So 10 to 15% would be my advice. Now let's talk about what was offered. There was silver offered and there was gold offered. And let's say, for argument's sake, that they were both equal deals. They were not. The silver happened to be Silver Eagles at 32 or 33. And I think you'll be able to do much better than that in the future. Recently, I think I had some in my basket that were going to be 29 or so after credit card rebate. If you're not getting credit card rebates, you may want to look into why. Mine's 3.3%. And that's why I like eBay as well, although I'll get some thumbs down on that, I'm sure. So the silver, in my mind, is the better buy right now. And YouTube is virtually worthless, because the moment I say silver is the better buy, somebody else of equal or even greater standing will say gold is the better buy. So, I find YouTube to be generally worthless when it comes to taking advice, unless you're someone that is so considered and is so astute and so interested in following the truth of this hobby and looking for empirical facts to back it up, and studying history and developing your own opinion based on other people's opinion, then I'm talking to you. But if you're just turning on YouTube, it's like if I needed a good sunscreen, I would turn on to YouTube, and one guy would say this one and some guy would say the other one, and I would pick, and I wouldn't know why, because I don't know anything about sunscreen. But for precious metals, if you're willing to study them, then you should take my advice into some kind of weight in your opinion of forming your own advice, as well as people that feel the other way. Why do I feel silver is the better buy? It's very simple. It's the gold to silver ratio. It's sitting at a historically high level. It did punch off 80. That's when I got my $23 shot, by the way, because I used that as a signal, like I said I was going to do. And now it's pushing under 76. So silver is performing better at the moment, but still historically cheap compared to gold. If what really matters is trading your silver for gold someday, which is what really matters to me, then it's hard to argue that silver isn't the best deal in comparison to gold. If you're comparing it to fiat, then you might as well compare it to pizzas and Big Macs and chainsaws, because I don't know. I don't know, what those things are. I do know that silver and gold have had a relationship for millennia, and it's been higher and it's been lower, all right? But if you look at the chart and you look at history, I say 80 to 1 is the top. Could I be wrong? Yeah, sure. When silver, the gold to silver ratio, gets back down in the mid 60s, I'm going to think hard about trading back. If it gets down in the 50s real fast, I'm going to do it in one day. But anyway, silver's the better buy. That does not mean buy silver at $23 an ounce and pay an $8 premium, right? I mean, that is not what I mean. I mean, get your best deal when spot is the lowest. And, for most of us, it's 10-ounce bars, okay? You could make an argument it's Eagles, but not at $8 over spot or $10 over spot. That's dumb. That's just dumb. Unless they're the Type 1 2021s, which are always worth more. But, that's all I stacked this year. So silver's cheaper than gold. But in this case, no, I wouldn't buy those Eagles. You're going to be able to get them cheaper in the future, I think. And then there was junk silver. Okay, so constitutional junk, and it was an incredibly low price of 18 times face. So I would buy that as well. But that's all my reasoning. Silver over gold, 10% before you go to 100%. Fractional over whole coins when it comes to gold. And low premium junk if you can't find anything else. And silver here, that's what I would advise. Hopefully you'll see this video. I thought it really deserved a full response. I appreciate you asking me the question, because you are a sharp gentleman, and I just really, you honor me by asking me. So thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day down there, Silver Hair. And for the rest of you, here's the unboxings. All right, guys, I want to show you a new coin. This just came out a little while ago, and I just got my shipment. There's still some around, but a little bit more pricey than what I paid. I think I paid about 40 bucks a coin for these. It is the new Chinese trade dollar. Okay, this is a this is a reinterpretation of the Chinese trade dollar, classic numismatic coin, and the first in the series. So let's get a look at it. I thought it was pretty striking. It is a St. Helena issue, and this is the BU version. I bought a whole tube, so I hope they do well. Again, I paid I think in the about $40 for these, and was able to get them from the coin shop in Canada, and not pay sales tax as a result. And here we go. Oh, I don't know why there's loose ones here. I thought I bought a whole tube. Let's see what's in the other. Oh, maybe the tubes are not 20. I believe I bought 21 of these, thinking that 20 would be in the tube. Maybe these are not full tubes, eh? Ooh, they're like little half tubes or something. Isn't that unusual? So, this is sealed. Can you see that? Let me get you a little better focus. Bean Effen der Vergenster Schurkenster. What did I get here? All right, well, you can see it is a QE2 on the obverse, and that does look like the trade dollar. Oh, this is going to be good, but this must not be 20. This must be 16. Look at that cute little tube there. All right, 17, 18, 19. 19? Is that what I bought? Hold on one second. Why in the world would I buy 19 of something? Oh, I bought 21. So they're telling me then that this tube has 18 in it. I guess I'll have to do that when I have a little more time. What an odd little tube. All right, so 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's get a good look at these. Limited mintage on this new series. And there we go, first look. I don't know that I've seen these on YouTube yet. It is a reinterpretation, okay? St. Helena. And I always like coins with the globe in them. That was a hallmark of the 2014 Britannia that I like so much. And there is the Queen. All right, we're going to be looking for spots and imperfections because you cannot trust a St. Helena coin. But that one looks good. I will take one of these out of here for you. Just taking a quick look for milk spots. All righty. And again, first coin in the series of the reinterpretation. Yeah, the market is a little saturated with trade dollar interpretations, restrikes, reinterpretations. But I do like the image here, and I thought it was worth a shot at 40 bucks. Hold on. Will they sell for 50? Will they sell for 60? First coin in the series. In a few months, will they sell for 90? You know, I don't know. But if you don't get up to bat, then you never find out. So here's my swing. Maybe it's a hit. Maybe it's a miss. Let's see, get it a little more like that. It's got kind of a satin finish. Reeded edge. Jody Clark's. QE2. Oh, is that Jody Clark's? I read that this was a Jody Clark design of the Queen. I don't recall it, actually. She's got her pearls on and her tiara. So anyway, I think that's a nice looking coin. Glad to have some of these. Let's see how this series does. I'm going to keep an eye on it. They're also for sale over at LPM Hong Kong at even higher prices. So It might be hard to get your hands on these. All right, so there is the Chinese restrike of the trade dollar, new modern interpretation, first coin in the series, and could be an LPM initiative here. I'm guessing LPM is backing this release. And I will count this tube, but looks like 18 in the tube. It must have come from Germany. So St. Helena, are those struck in Germany? Certainly would appear so. And we do have to watch out for spotting. Okay, we really got to watch that carefully. That can blow your whole deal there. And then the other thing I got, while I've got you here, is 2 tubes of 2021 libs. All right, 1 ounce BU libs, sealed tube. Always good to have it completely sealed. I will not be touching those. But here is the +1 on the BU lib. Just a word of warning, the mintage is higher in 2021, but the prices have not come down. So that is, I guess we're just going to pay more for Libertads going forward. Let's take a look at that strike there. Everybody's got a collection going now, or a tube of each year. That's a beautiful 21. What happened to the Mexico Mint not making silver and gold anymore? I don't know. The gold proofs are coming out, and their mintage is higher as well. So what was that? Was that just... I don't know what all that was. I think it had to do with temporary disruptions in their production capability. And it was not apparently the Mexico Mint hoarding their silver and gold for higher prices, because we have lower prices now. But good deal on these. I got these at LPM Hong Kong, which I mean, not a great deal. I mean, by the time you get the fees and the currency conversion, credit card fees, they only take credit cards from America. I was in the low 40s on these, but with any luck, I'll sell them at much higher prices or tuck them away. This is a nice strike. Beautiful luster on this one. I'm really happy with this tube of Libertads and glad to have them. Check those out at LPM if you want to buy some, but don't underestimate the currency and credit card conversion fees. They're absolutely brutal. Now, I think they may even have free shipping, and you know what? Doesn't even matter. It's the fees are so the conversion fees are so high at LPM, but still, it's less than they're selling for in America. So there's equity in that coin as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed those two. Let me know what you think about that new St. Helena Chinese restrike. Thanks.